Hello and welcome. So in today's video we are going to be going over every single car that can be engine swapped and comparing them to each other to see which is the best overall car to engine swap. All the cars are going to be fully maxed out and also have zero traction control. So at the end of each category there's going to be a table showing you where each car placed, because sadly I'm not going to be able to show every single vehicle because this video will be about 9 hours long. So for lap times we are at the Autodrome, the west end variant of the circuit, and I picked this one because it has the most time to really test out each vehicle's handling abilities and how it takes coming out of a corner, because all of these vehicles are very high powered, so it is gonna cause some issues. So for each category I'm gonna try and focus on different vehicles, but I'm gonna put the slowest first and then show you the fastest right after it, and then some honorable mentions. So the Mini Cooper S, around the circuit it is the slowest vehicle. That is because it is a K20 swap. Yes, on the Civic, the new model Type R, its engine is in this little Mini Cooper S. I actually just want to pause the video here quickly and ask you guys to please leave a like and subscribe, as almost 99% of you are not subscribed, which is actually a bit depressing if you think about it. So yeah, don't forget, leave a like, subscribe, and let's get on with the video. Now the problem is, with us running no traction control, this vehicle spins all the way up into 5th. There's no traction. I mean, just look at the sun. I'm Tokyo drifting the Mini Cooper S. That is not making me go around the circuit really fast. This was actually the slowest vehicle by almost 10 seconds. And you know, in racing, 10 seconds is a lot of time. So look at this. It's smoking the entire way. This is not gonna make you win races. Got the GTR engine swapped into it. Also all-wheel drive, also light. It's the same thing. If you don't like the Yaris, get the Lancer. If you don't like the Lancer, get the Yaris. So the car I was able to go around the quickest with was the 2JZ swap GR Yaris. Honestly, great handling, all-wheel drive, lightweight, tons of power. It's an amazing track vehicle. The same can be said about the Lancer Delta. This has an R35 Nissan Skyline. We then have a Dodge Challenger which has a Dodge Hellcat SRT engine in it. It has like 950 brake horsepower, weighs almost 1000 kgs. It should be light, but somehow this thing handles like a boat. Honestly, it's a boat. Then we have a vehicle as big as a house. But tell me how the Toyota Tundra with the Lexus V8, a 3UZ V8, is so fast around the circuit. Honestly, beats out tons of the other vehicles. Jimmy, it's mental. This is actually a good handling circuit vehicle. How? The vehicles are placed from fastest to slowest, so that's how the list works. So the slowest car we had was the VW Samba bus. This thing was trash when it came to top speed. I mean, in general, if you look at the camera is shaking, it's wobbly, because this vehicle suspension is trash. It just waits. It's very boaty. It just shakes around. Look there, it's just body roll, body movement. And I mean, plus so it's as aerodynamic as a brick. It's not cutting through the air. It's not streamlined whatsoever. This vehicle weighs more than our solar system. How is that even possible? You know, in a game where cars sit at 300 kilometers per hour and are considered slow, a vehicle that can only top out and do 260 kilometers per hour is bad. It's not good at all. So that's why it's actually the slowest vehicle out of all the engine swaps. Then if we compare it to the Nissan Silvia Q's S13, you gotta be specific with the Nissans because honestly they give you different engine swaps. This is the one with the LS7 from the BRZ drift car. This has the most horsepower as it has 1200 brake horsepower, and this is actually the fastest street car in the game. I stand to be corrected. Sorry about my English. I stand to be corrected, right? Because this vehicle, I've seen footage of it doing over 500 kilometers per hour, but people were slipstreaming, using nitrous, what. This has no nitrous, just straight motor maxed out, and it is traveling. We are zooming. Actually does a wheelie going over the top, literally taking off. That's how fast this vehicle is. Coming downhill, honestly, this vehicle can hit 500 kilometers per hour if you get the tuning right. As you see, we actually crossed the line at 471 kilometers per hour. Flippin' mind-blowing. Now onto honorable mentions. First one I want to give out there is the Nissan 180 SX. This vehicle with the Nissan GTR R35 engine in it, honestly, it's so fast, it's so quick. This engine suits this vehicle so well, and honestly, look at us pushing almost 440 kilometers per hour as we just cross over 440 as I'm talking. This car just keeps pulling and it's going and going and going. If you get a high RPM turbo on this vehicle, trust me, it will give the LS7 powered S13 some competition. So we actually crossed the line doing 453 kilometers per hour. It just ticked over as we crossed the line. Generally, that is so fast. Then we had to feature an absolute goat of a vehicle, because this vehicle is not only good at fuel economy, it also sounds amazing. Yes, I'm talking about the 787 powered Mazda RX-7 FD. This vehicle is super fast. It's just, this whole vehicle, if I had to sum it up in one word, insane. It's so good, it's just wow. It's really up there. If you have to pick one vehicle to engine swap, it's really up there with the top contenders. I might actually say it is the one that you need to engine swap. But hey, at the end of the video, you'll see the overall best leaderboard, and we actually fly across the line doing 452 kilometers per hour. Okay, so quarter mile time, see which is the fastest. Well, we're actually going to start off with the slowest, which is actually the Mini Cooper S. As I said, in the lap time of this vehicle, it spins into fifth. This car has no traction. It's honestly, it's bad. It sets a quarter mile time of 13.6, which is trash. Then we had the fastest, the GR Yaris. This thing took off like a rocket. Usain Bolt type speed. It is blazingly quick. Across the quarter mile, it actually set a 9.3 run. That's blooming fast. And you know what's also fast? This house. I know, the Tundra, its all-wheel drive system, it counts its weight. If it didn't have all-wheel drive, it wouldn't be as good. But because it is all-wheel drive, it really just helps it launch, handle so much better. And 11.0, 11 flat, insane. Now the MR2, Audi R8 V8 in it. In a little MR2, that sounds chaotic, and it is. This vehicle has so much power, it weighs so little, and I'm actually surprised it set that fast of a time because of how did it manage to grip up. And a little Honda Integra with a K20 swap. This vehicle is so fast. With the being a Honda, you gotta red line it. Now obviously you can go a lot faster than me. I only gave myself 3 chances to do the fastest run, and this is the times I set. So yeah, all the times below, they are listed from fastest to slowest, And the best 3 vehicles to actually engine swap is the Mazda RX-7, the Toyota GR Yaris, and the Lancia Delta. Honestly, top 3. Yeah, is the overall best. You can see the points are tallied them up and just gave them the best. Okay guys, I hope you did really enjoy this video. This video took me so long to make. Don't forget, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.